Well, it is January 28th, and wow, it's a gorgeous day. It's probably in the high 50s. It rained, I don't know, a couple of days ago, and everything's just sloppy, messy. So it's hard to walk on anything. But all winter long, I've been thinking about this. So for the front patio, my idea was to take the flagstone that we have on those pillars, and then it runs along the side of the house, but to make a walkway with the leftovers. So I kind of drew it out a little bit in my head. And now I'm just going to take some flagstone. I went out and picked some off the pile. We got a great big pile left from the house build. And I'm just going to lay them down just to get an idea. I'm going to have it curve so it ends up meeting the driveway here at a 90. But I'm going to just lay some stones down, see what it's going to look like. I think so the ones that I'm picking out, first of all, I'm looking for stuff with really neat character and color to it. And, you know, this flagstone does have some stuff that's going to peel off. It has some really thin layers, but once you get to the solid rock part of it, that's fine. And this is what some of those really thin wafers come off. So we want to make sure it's sturdy enough so when you're standing on the base, you're not cracking. All right, this is the flagstone graveyard, or boneyard, I should say, where I'm picking the stones out. And they're left over from the build, but I have plans for a lot of them whenever we get to it. And as you can see, they're still stacked up, so man, I'm having to dig to the bottom on some of them. But there's some that are, you know, 1.5 inches thick, some that are really thin, and so I'm looking for ones that are at least 1 inch thick, and the bigger ones, if possible. Okay, and another reason I'm out here in January is because last year I know that there were snakes in here. There was lizards, which, you know, I really don't care about the lizards, but yeah, I'm trying to get in here before the snakes wake up. All right, well, there it is. I don't have them exactly where they're supposed to be. I just wanted to get them down and see what it was going to look like, and wow, I think it's going to look really cool. You can see the different colors on them. I rinsed them off with the hose because they were still all full of stuff from the gravel pit, but there are so many different textures. It has a mix of grays, black, and that's got a really cool mix of some rust and tan and brown color. So that's what it's going to look like when they dry. They'll dry to those colors because we did not seal them. I'm not sure if I'm going to seal these or not. Here's a closer look of one of them that has that brown and rust on it. Man, that's pretty. And there's others that have a lot of gray, and there's actually like a shiny silverish grit in some of them. It's really neat. I know some of that's going to flake off yet, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. Especially I'm not going to seal them. But I know it's hard to tell, but all that wavy stuff is actually textured. It's not a flat, smooth rock. You can kind of see it a little bit better, like in that one. Especially on this one here, because you can see the water sitting in it. So it's not, you know, like a flat, smooth rock, but it's not anything anybody's going to trip over anything there. Alright, and that's a view from off of the porch here. Looks a lot more yellow and gold than what it really is. I think it's just the sun reflecting, but it's kind of what it's going to look like. Now I need spring. I don't think I'll get started in January here.